Corrective exercise number 6 for our lower back mobility program, the air squat. So, in our 4-week mobility program, we talk about in depth the external rotation and flexion, the importance of understanding the squat technique. So here we're going to go over it briefly, but enough so we understand what we're talking about and how to do it correctly. So, starting with the beginning position, we want our feet shoulder width apart and toes pointing forward. Technically, we can have our feet about 10 degrees externally rotated. The problem is most people then turn it way more than 10 degrees. So in this case, shoulder width, feet forward is the best position. Shoes off is also okay. Shoes on is not a bad idea if your mobility is not fantastic, because it gives us a little cheat space in our Achilles because of the heel drop, or the heel raise in this case. What we're going to do now is feet are shoulder width apart, my body is straight. As I lower down, I want to focus on my knees coming out a little bit. So that does not mean this. What that means is just like a little kid petting a dog. As I come down, I hold my shorts up, you realize that my knees open up a little bit, yeah? So what that looks from the side is as I drop down, that keeps my knees vertical. As I drop down, it allows me really to go much deeper than if I were not to move my knees. This is extremely important because this external rotation in our hips, we call it screwing the feet into the ground. So when I stand here and I prepare myself with a squat and I screw my feet into the ground, you can see my knees turn themselves out. This then allows for the natural motion, as we speak about in the hip opener stretch, our knees move out from our feet. So our knees are not completely straight because that blocks the movement, and they're definitely not coming in with our feet collapsing. We need to make sure that as we go down, the heels don't turn in. If that happens, then we only go to the mobility for us that is possible. So now, with that being discussed, the air squat would be hands out straight to help us with our balance. I'll turn here, feet shoulder width, down and then up, down and then up, just like this, practicing our proper motion here.